Back to life now from Fox as we continue with your top stories and headlines this Thursday morning. More testimony today in the sex trafficking trial of Diddy Combs. This after the judge denied a mistrial request from Diddy's lawyers, who accused prosecutors of suggesting the music mogul destroyed evidence. Right now, we're going to check in with Fox 5 New York's Briella Tomassetti. She joins us live at the court in Lower Manhattan with the very latest. Briella, good morning.
Gina, good morning to you. Yesterday, we heard from celebrity stylist Deontay Nash, who told the court he witnessed Diddy get violent multiple times with his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. Today, we will hear from a woman testifying under the pseudonym Mia, who prosecutors introduced during their opening statements about sexual assault allegations against Diddy. The day began with testimony from first responders regarding two key incidents emerging as major focal points in the trial, including the alleged break-in at rapper Kid Cudi's home and firebombing of his convertible. A Los Angeles police officer said he responded to a radio call for a possible burglary. When he arrived, the door was unlocked and there were a number of luxury items in plain sight, but Cudi didn't report any sign of a gun or anything stolen. The cop did, however, say he saw a car near Cudi's house on the day of the break-in that was registered to Diddy's production company. Meanwhile, an arson investigator testified that he looked into the damage to Cudi's car in January of 2012, which he said appeared to be targeted. The fire official added that the damage was nowhere near the extent of what he usually sees from a Molotov cocktail, and that was found on the driver's side of the vehicle. Defense lawyers moved for a mistrial after they accused prosecutors of trying to suggest the music mogul had destroyed evidence. A judge denied that request, but asked jurors to disregard the part of the investigator's testimony where he referenced that evidence could have potentially been destroyed. Much of the afternoon was devoted to Diddy's longtime personal stylist, Deontay Nash, who became close friends with Cassie. He testified about seeing Combs beat Cassie and said the disgraced music mogul was also physically aggressive with him. He claims to have seen bruises on Cassie's body, mentioning that he once jumped on Diddy's back to pull him off of Cassie. Yesterday, Cassie and her husband, Alex Fine, welcomed their third child, a baby boy, almost 2 weeks after her emotional 4-day-long testimony. Criminal defense lawyer Jeremy Saland, who is not associated with this trial, weighs in on how prosecutors may be trying to prove their case.
You have to look at Cassie, because she's the one who says, about the being forced and the coercion and the abuse that in and of itself may not be the crime, but builds up to the structure and the forced coercion and fraud for the trafficking.
Now, prosecutors say they are ahead of schedule as we speak. They're looking to wrap up their case by the middle of June, the second week to be specific. And then after that, the defense, of course, will have to present their case. And the entire trial currently on track to wrap by the 4th of July. However, in a high-profile trial like this one, anything, of course, is possible. It could go even longer than that. But for now, we're live here in Lower Manhattan. Gina, we'll send things back inside to you.
All right, Fox 5 New York's Briella Tomassetti there. As you mentioned, a high-profile case, a lot of eyes on it, and you never really know what can happen, especially as it relates to witness testimony. Thank you so much, Briella. You and your team have a great rest of your day.